Welcome to the iNews program. I'm Adam Long. On our broadcast today, the 128th ski jumping tournament at Suicide Hill drew a crowd this year as ski jumpers attempted to defy gravity. NWA testing. IHS has begun prototyping a new modern testing method. What will it bring for the future at IHS? The Science Department. A close look at IHS's legacy of learning and prestigious science department. Band Solo Ensemble. IHS students take center stage. Hosa. Get an inside look at how students are preparing themselves for a career in medicine. The Underdogs. Hematite wrestlers are surpassing original goals and taking down the competition. Lastly, Winter Wonderland. Spirited IHS students shake off winter blues with the Spirit Rally during Winter Carnival Week. The iNews program begins now. The Ishpeming School District has begun a new type of testing through the Northwest Evaluation Association, or NWEA. In the NWEA tests, students are examined on a variety of subjects. The results of the scores are examined by the district to show them where students can improve. With more on this story, we go to Nate Meyer.
What is the NWEA? Well, the NWEA is a test that was established in 1977. The NWEA helps measure the academic level and growth of the students. Today, over 7,400 schools use this test. Newly, this year, the NWA has reached the Ishpeming School District. The first segment of testing occurred during the week of January 19th. We had a chance to sit down with Ishpeming Superintendent, Mr. John Summerhill, and the Birchview Elementary Principal, Mr. Dan Barry, to learn more about the NWEA.
The NWEA testing is a longitudinal test that helps track student levels on a specific content area, R2 are math and reading.
Theoretically, it should. Our goal is to find where not only our lower end kids are, but our upper end kids are, and tailor a program to their needs. So essentially what you'll see is where we find holes in our student knowledge or our curriculum, we will bridge those holes and patch things up and help our kids be more successful.
We had the opportunity to speak to a few of the high school students about their experiences taking the test.
I thought it was alright. Definitely new. It challenged me a little bit. I know some of my classmates had a more difficult time than others, but I thought it was good all around.
I think it's really good for the school. It lets us compare to other schools, and it lets us show off a little bit because we're a pretty good school.
Personally, I feel that the testing is a great idea because it gets students compared to their class as they progress rather than being compared to the class coming after them.
The purpose is to give staff, students, family kind of a gauge as to what kids are learning and where their areas of need are, also where we're accelerating at.
Students will be taking segment 2 of the test in the month of May. Nate Meyer reporting for iNews.
That was really interesting, Nate. The science wing at Ishpeming High School was added around the 1920s. Since then, teachers have been helping students to explore the sciences. Mark Holmgren spoke to Mr. Robert Fox, who is a physics, biology, and physical science teacher, about the classes. He stated that the experiments done by students here expand on their knowledge, giving them a hands-on experience and making learning more enjoyable. Mark also spoke to Joseph Knoll, an avid science student who explains why he takes multiple classes in the department each year. The classes offered at IHS include physical science, biology, chemistry, advanced chemistry, physics, and advanced physics. Along with the high school, the middle school has also developed a stellar introduction to science program. Its highlights include expanding of students' knowledge on ecosystems, the solar system, biology, geology, light, sound, and wavelengths.
Everything, because science is everything. You learn everything to do with the elements of Earth. You learn the basic formulas and principles of physical matter. You learn a lot of things, how the body works, how everything works, organisms work, everything. My favorite part of these classes is when you just can't get something, whether it's orbitals or a really hard equation in physics, and you finally have that whoa moment where you finally solve it. That's the best part.
Our science department has been around a long time. The school, late 1800s, the school was built here. This science wing was added in the 1920s, and it's just a part of our community, as is athletics. Athletics is important to Ishpeming High School, and the science likewise. This community grew up around the mining and mineral extraction, and physics and chemistry and science are just a large part of that. And the other aspect of it is biology. I teach biology too, and you know, the natural resources in this area, the DNR, and these jobs are obviously employment in this area too, as is the strong medical component down at Northern. There's been a nursing college down there since the late 1800s too. So in this area, people realize in this community that science is a strong and important part of everything, the nature of what we have here in the Upper Peninsula. So Ishpeming School reflects that after over 100 years worth of educating students. They know that science is an important part of education.
The iNews program will return after a short break. The IHS Band recently made a trip to Escanaba for the competitive solo ensemble. Band members performed in front of judges and received an overall score. Our own Catherine Neville has more information on the musical event.
The Ishpeming High School Band has been an established part of the school for many years. This year, the IHS Band has had many accomplishments, including many individuals received 1 scores at solo and ensemble and qualified for states at Northern Michigan University this month.
The scoring system works based on how well we perform each piece and sight reading.
Well, the band program, yes, it has grown slightly over the last few years, and we have a good band this year. We do. Mr. Corby's impressed with what we've put together, and with the fact that a lot of people who came to be freshmen this year joined bands. So, and he's really excited for the jazz program, and we had a strong pep band, marching band.
The band as a whole went to Houghton for Band Festival and received a perfect score. From all of us here at the iNews team, we would like to thank you and wish you luck in future competitions.
Thank you, Catherine, and keep up the good work, band. In this week's Hematite highlights, Mackenzie Van Buren went to state finals for the Patriots Pen competition. Patriots Pen is an essay competition for students in Michigan that involves writing about a patriotic theme. We had a chance to talk to Mackenzie about her major accomplishment.
Mackenzie Van Buren, an 8th grader from Ishpeming Middle School, has taken 7th place in the state level at the Patriots Pen competition. The Patriots Pen is a writing contest for 6th to 8th graders in the United States held by the veterans of foreign wars that has some sort of American pride theme prompt every year.
It was just an essay contest, and it's based on like patriotic themes, and every year it has a different theme, and this year it was why I appreciate American veterans, so that's what I wrote my paper on.
Nationally, around 100,000 students participate annually and must submit an essay that contains 300 to 400 words.
It was really fun, and I had a really good time down there, and I met a lot of interesting and nice people, so it was a really good weekend.
Congratulations, Mackenzie. Hosa is a class available to high school seniors looking to go into the medical field. In the class, students learn about the human body and how to aid prospective patients. Elijah Lamard had the chance to talk with people involved with the class.
Health Occupations is a class offered to Ishpeming, Negaunee, and Westwood students.
Hosa is the Health Occupations Students of America, and it is the professional aspect of our organization, of our curriculum. And what it does is it helps the student in the competition aspect of their skills. For example, a home health aide. If you have a strong area to be a nurse, that would be an excellent competition for you. If you wanted to go into debate or be a lobbyist, we have a debate competition. And there are many others too that in the health career that they could explore and be a part of and compete. In fact, the competition will be in April of this year, and there are about 6,000 students who will be down in the Grand Traverse area competing in the Hosa competition in the health careers.
Students of the Health Occupations class also have the option to join Hosa, otherwise known as Health Occupations Students of America.
I'd say the best thing is hands-on experience. There's so much that a book can teach you, but there's only so much that you can learn until you get hands-on experience and actually work with other people and doing the things you'll be doing later in life.
Clinicals, we do 3 days a week. We have rotations. We will go to the nursing home, and we got to choose which areas in the hospital we'd like to go to. Like, I'm excited to go to OB because I've been interested in that for a really long time, and there's x-ray and lab and pretty much anything you could be interested in.
It's a lot of like hands-on experiences, and it's not, the normal class of just sitting there listening to the teacher, but it's a lot of hands-on activity and a lot of helping each other actually.
And special congratulations to those who placed at the Michigan Region 1 Hosa Leadership Conference.
Thanks, Elijah. The wrestling team here at Ishpeming is doing fantastic this year. While surpassing many original goals, they aren't settling with that. They're trying to continue their success in the sport. Great job, guys.
Team districts went really well. We beat our crosstown rival Westwood, so can't do much better than that.
It's going really good for both individual and team. As a team, we beat Westwood in districts last week, so that's really good because they're a crosstown rival. And individually, I took 4th at districts, and I'm moving on to regionals and Rogers City next week.
The experience and just the love of the sport. I mean, it is the toughest sport in high school sports. Other people will talk differently, but individually, it's the toughest sport on anybody. It's somebody has to do it, and I've been coaching youth wrestling now for about 25 years. So, like I said, I got about 5 more years of youth wrestling, and I'm done. So, hopefully.
And now, a public service announcement.
No one cares about you.
You don't do anything right.
No one will ever love you.
No one will notice if you disappear. You realize you're an outcast, right?
Sink right back into the ground where you belong.
Winter Carnival has been a long-standing tradition for all high schools across the country. But what makes Ishpeming High School special? We had the chance to interview Kaylee Engler, IHS's Student Council President, and Thomas Blue, IHS student on the Spirit Week.
An outstanding tradition here at Ishpeming High School is Winter Carnival, a week-long spirit festival consisting of many different events. I spoke to Student Council President Kaylee Engler about her experience with the different activities throughout the week.
Winter Carnival is an event that takes place during the middle of the school year. It's basically an event that brings everyone together. It consists of like dress-up days to kids playing dodgeball during lunchtime, and it ends with an assembly. And during the assembly, there's a lot of games, and class sweethearts are called out. And it's just a fun time. Okay, this year we tried something new for the sweetheart games. It was a toilet paper game, and it actually went through pretty good, and I think people liked it because it was like something different. And this year a lot of people dressed up also. We had dress up days, like people were in like the high 60s, and in past years they were like 30%, not even half the class. So more than half the class participated, and I think it's because our student council picked a lot of good days that are easy that people like to dress up in.
New this year for Winter Carnival was National Honor Society's Pie in the Face fundraiser. I interviewed Thomas Blue, who has more information about it.
We did a Pie in the Face fundraiser in which we had jugs to put money in the lunchroom for for 5 different teachers, and the teacher that raised the most money got a pie in the face during the Winter Carnival pep rally.
A special congratulations to the Ishpeming High School Student Council on a successful Winter Carnival.
Lastly, our feature story. Skiing in the winter has been around the area since the 1880s. With cross-country skiing, downhill skiing, and ski jumping, there's a type of skiing everyone can enjoy. Kaylee Ron has more on the multiple ongoing events in our skiing community.
In the birthplace of organized skiing in the United States, the U.S. Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame and Museum stands.
Ski jumping was really took off here. The first
major first ski jumping event that was took place here in 1887, and it was put on by a club called the Norden Ski Club, which eventually became called the Ishpeming Ski Club around the turn, right around 1900 or so.
Today, the building is known for its unique structure and dedication to skiing and snowboarding in America.
Well, I think, you know, if you are a local resident and you have a national museum and a national hall of fame in your town, you should go and visit it. It's a key part of your community.
Every year, Ishpeming Ski Club hosts an annual ski jumping tournament at Suicide Hill. This year, the event took place on Tuesday, January 27th, and spectators got to see quite the show.
Well, this is the 128th annual ski jumping tournament for the Ishpeming Ski Club, and I've been tournament chair for a couple of years now. It's the longest running ski jump tournament in the United States, and we'll attract probably about 20-25 jumpers this weekend, or tomorrow night on Tuesday.
Many of the participants came from Slovenia, Finland, Norway, and even our very own U.S. ski team.
Yeah, this is my first time out here, and the hill's nice. It's just a little slow today with the wind and the snow and stuff, but other than that, it's beautiful.
It's a lot of fun. It's different than in Europe camp. It's a lot of people, and we like to just, travel.
It's a good competition, fun hill, flies high, you can go far. It's fun.
Throughout the event, spectators could stay warm by standing around the large bonfires, and were more than welcome to stay afterwards for a lovely fireworks show.
Just come and try it out. It's addictive. Once you come, you'll be back. It's a lot of fun, and it's just amazing what a community can do.
Once again, I'm Adam Lohman with the iNews program. We hope to see you back here again soon. Good night.